So Ghibli art is trending right now. But the internet is having pretty polarized reactions when it comes to ChatGPT reimagining our pictures into Ghibli style art, right? And I'm going to be getting into both sides of this reaction that we are seeing. And yeah, stick around and I'll explain shit. So OpenAI launched this new feature called Create, where you can prompt it to create or reimagine any pictures that you want. And the entirety of the internet has gone crazy over this. It could be celebrities, sports team, politicians, even your local auntie, and even I have used ChatGPT to recreate my own pictures. And yeah, it's all in good fun, and I will not lie, it's pretty damn cute. But this cuteness is actually coming at a price. And that's where the other half of the internet is weighing in and completely rejecting this AI generated art. So what is their argument? Let's see. The first issue out of 3 comes from the studio itself. A video of the mastermind behind Studio Ghibli, Miyazaki, has resurfaced on the internet after 8 years. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you that video, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of context first. It's some team pitching an AI model that creates animation to Miyazaki, and they showed him some really grotesque art of a headless man being moved, and here's what Miyazaki had to say to it.
これ面白いと思って見ることできないですよ。これを作る人たちは痛みとかそういうものについてね、何も考えないでやってるでしょ。極めて不愉快ですよね。そんなに気持ち悪いものをやりたいなら勝手にやってればいいだけで、僕はこれを自分たちの仕事をつなげたいとは全然思いません。極めて何か生命に対する侮辱を感じます。
You can literally see the pain and disdain just the proposition of this AI model is causing Miyazaki. And probably you're thinking, okay, dude, why is he being so dramatic? But let me explain why. So Studio Ghibli has a strictly hand-drawn animation policy. That means they literally draw frame by frame every fragment of what you see in their movies by hand. And that's a lot of hard work. If you need more perspective into how hard that work is, Disney has not done this since 2009. Now some of the frames, which literally last only 8 seconds, have taken the studio over a year to make. Now imagine being a guy like Miyazaki who hates AI doing art, having his entire life's creation being recreated under a minute through AI generation. Issue 2 of 3. AI takes a toll on the climate. So if you've ever wondered who is generating your answers on ChatGPT, it's actually one of these huge ass computers which is stored in a data center or data house. And these data centers and data houses take a huge impact on the planet. Now, according to a report by the UN, each one of these houses has a computer of 2 kgs which require 800 kilograms of raw materials each. And hey, guess what's a raw material that we all need and is becoming increasingly scarce day by day? Water. So according to this research paper called Making AI Less Thirsty, AI-related infrastructure may soon consume 6 times more water than Denmark, a freaking country with 6 million people in it. And if you're wondering how does water have anything to do with AI, water is needed to constantly cool down the systems of these computers which are generating our answers. Yet another raw material, electricity. Now in a report by International Energy Agency, a request on ChatGPT consumes 10 times more electricity than Google search. Now when it comes to creating a Ghibli image on ChatGPT, we don't have the numbers yet, but logically, just by looking at the amount of time the server takes to process the request, it's safe to say it takes way more water and electricity than it was for simple other requests. And now if we want to get really more technical about this thing, we can talk about how AI enables fossil fuel exploration, which is really bad for the environment, but I'm not really going to get into that right now. So links are below to articles which I have referred to come up with all of this stuff, and I'll put something above my head that'll be useful in some way. Oh hey, and fun fact which I missed out earlier, Ghibli movies have the strong theme of nature and its preservation. And now think about the irony of us using ChatGPT, which I hope we have established is detrimental to the environment, to generate AI pictures of Studio Ghibli, which would probably hate what we are doing. Probably no, definitely hate what we are doing. So now the last issue. I'll talk about this really briefly, but copyright. So now with this new feature Create, ChatGPT has enabled the artwork of literally any artist on the internet to be copied, ripped off, and their entire style to be stolen. And that's exactly what's happening here with Studio Ghibli. their entire style of artwork is being stolen without any consequence. And hey, there should be consequences, right? It's not right to have your entire life's work stolen. So that brings us to what's happening currently. Governments all over the world are working on laws on data protection, internet and copyright, and data usage. But the thing is, technology moves faster than bureaucracy. It's true. That's why it's going to be really hard for any government to really finalize and make any laws on this topic. So what are people, what are artists, what are creators to do until there's a law about this, right? Other than take things into their own hands. And if you remember, last year the Hollywood writers went on strike. Yep, it's to make sure that AI doesn't take up their jobs as writers. So that's about it. That's pretty much the main issues why the internet is polarized about this Ghibli issue. Like, you'll literally see someone's story posting the art, and then someone else's story will be like, I am against this, I do not encourage this and all. And now the purpose of this video is not to shame people who are using ChatGPT to do this. I have done it too. And nor is it trying to bolster people who are shaming other people about this. I just created this video to share awareness about this thing and maybe take a kinder tone to people who aren't really understanding what's going on, which you can also do by sharing this video.